The most basic advice you'll ever get on retirement investing is to contribute to your 401k up to the amount that your employer will match. But what if you're one of the people who works for the 20% of companies that doesn't have a 401k match? Is it still worth contributing at all? In this video, we'll look at the exact scenario and try to learn what's the best course of action you can take for a 401k with no match. So if you want to learn how to handle this situation and others like it, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you get notified every week when I post a new video that'll give you the tools, tips, and tricks you need to get the most out of your money. Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome to today's video. My name is Jay. I have studied, written about, and helped numerous people with their finances over the course of my entire adult life. I also worked for a company for a number of years that didn't give me a 401k match, so I know the exact thing you're facing right now. It really sucks not to have a 401k match, especially if your employer had been matching your 401k and then took it away, which they'll often do when the company is in trouble or the economy goes south. It's one of the first benefits they'll try to take away from you. Now, there's obviously pros and cons to a 401k with or without a match, so let's look at your options and try to determine what we should do. So what are the benefits of continuing to contribute to a 401k plan even if there's no match? Well, first and foremost, you're still contributing pre-tax dollars, so your taxable income is being lowered by the amount you contribute. And depending where you fall on the income scale, that can possibly put you in a lower tax bracket. Secondly, all your contributions are automatic. You don't have to worry or think about a thing. Don't underestimate the benefits of that. People are 15 times more likely to contribute to a retirement plan when it can be done straight through a payroll deduction. So being able to have those contributions on autopilot is a major benefit. And if you follow my channel long enough, you'll learn I'm a huge fan of automating as much as we can about our financial lives. The third benefit is you can still contribute way more money than you can through your other options. In a 401k plan with or without a match, you can still contribute up to $19,500 of pre-tax income. If you go the IRA route, whether it be a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA, you're capped at $6,000 a year that you can contribute. So that all that extra money you can put in your 401k still makes it a good option, whether or not your employer is going to match your money or not. Another benefit of continuing to contribute to a 401k without a match that you might overlook is that your employer might instate for the first time or reinstate the match. Often, if you're in a situation where your employer has cut the match because of the company performance or the economy, it's only a temporary measure. So if things rebound for the company or overall, they might decide to reinstate that match. Now that's what happened with my company. They cut the match when the company was doing poorly. A lot of people jumped out of the 401k plan because they're not getting a match anymore. Now, when the company reinstated the match, they decided to reinstate it retroactively. So when they reinstate it, they say, oh, we're now going to match 3% of all your contributions that you have made into the plan up to this year. Well, if I had jumped out when they cut the match, when they reinstated it, I wouldn't have had any contributions and I would have lost out on that 3%. So if you're contributing, keep on contributing, and you might gain a little extra benefit over those that bail if and when your company reinstates a match. Did your employer used to match your 401k and then cut it out totally? If so, let me know what your matching percentage used to be down in the comments below. So what are our alternatives to a 401k with no match? First of all, we have the traditional IRA, which has the same tax benefits as your 401k because you're contributing pre-tax dollars, so you're getting that benefit. However, the traditional IRA has a much lower cap on what you can contribute at $6,000 versus $19,500, and the traditional IRA has very strict income limits for how much you can deduct. Our next option is a Roth IRA, which is a retirement vehicle I love. It's very powerful, but a Roth IRA has much different benefits than your 401k does. With the 401k and with the traditional IRA, you're contributing pre-tax dollars, so you're getting a tax benefit up front today as you contribute the money. With the Roth IRA, you're paying taxes on the money before you put it in the account. So you're not getting that upfront tax benefit. With the Roth IRA, you're getting the tax benefit years down the road when you take the money out to use it in your retirement years. And lastly, we have a traditional taxable brokerage account. Now you don't have any tax benefits to this account, pre-tax or after-tax, like the IRAs. But what you do have is immediate access to your money whenever you want it, which means you're not going to run into any of the penalties or fees that you will with retirement accounts if you want to use that money for whatever you want in your 20s or 30s as opposed to in your 60s or 70s. Also, with a taxable brokerage account, there's no income limits and there's no limits on how much you can put into the account. So if you want to put in every last dollar you make into that account, you are more than welcome to go do that, even though I probably wouldn't advise it. So we've been over the benefits of continuing to contribute to your 401k plan, and we've looked at some of the alternatives if we're going to stop contributing. What should we do? Here's my advice. 1, start maxing out your IRA contributions. If you're eligible to get the tax benefits from a traditional IRA, I would go that route first. I would fully fund your Roth IRA if you're eligible for one of those, and then I would dump money into the 401k. The reason being is that IRAs provide a lot more flexibility with the ways you can invest your money. With your 401k, you're probably limited to 5 or 10 index funds that your company has chosen for you, and out of those, there may only be 3 or 4 that are actually like really good investments. In an IRA, you don't have any of those limits, so you can go pick exactly what funds or ETFs you want to invest in and have much more control over your money. But if you're already contributing to your 401k, definitely don't stop for the reasons I mentioned earlier. You definitely don't want to lose out on those tax benefits, and you definitely don't want to lose out on any future match should your company reinstate it. Lastly, you're going to want to update your resume. Employers often cut a 401k match due to poor performance, so layoffs could be the next step. So that's it for me. Please give this video a like if you found it helpful. Remember to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cut out the part where I went like, I don't know why I gave them a high five. Hey there, welcome back. Nope, that sounded stupid. Hey there, howdy doody, partner. You gotta get your lines right. You gotta get your lines right if no one will watch your videos. Galileo, 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 Galileo.